And he goes right off the wall. Hey everybody, Gabriel Kevin here. Welcome back. Another installment. Pick your poison. Open your eyes. Teachings of Gabriel menu on my website, GABRYELKEVYN.com. Gabriel with a Y, Kevin with a Y, and I think I probably typed it somewhere in there. Anyway, this one's about, I like it, money. And it's very windy out here, so I apologize for the noise of the trees behind me, but it's a beautiful day. Can I talk any faster? No. Okay. Too much coffee. Anyway, today we're going to talk about money. But not how to get money and not, invest or how to lose money. It's about the reality of money. Whoa. And one of my books, under Wild Books, is a book of short stories. And, I'm plugging it. They're all on Amazon. And one of the short stories is about this idea. Okay? I think it's called Impulses. Anyway, Impulses, Everything Changes. Can't even remember those sorts. Too many of them. Anyway, that's a great story. It's short, okay? Short stories, easily readable. If you don't read, well, read it. It's short. And they're usually to the punch. But I want to do a video on it too. If I firmly believe this. No, Gabriel, you believe everything. No, you don't. Maybe. Okay. So, picture this. Now this, you have to really get this into your mind. Okay? Ready? I firmly believe that money doesn't exist. What? What? Sure it does. Here's a dollar bill. It exists. No, it doesn't. Now, back in the olden times, the ancient times, right? And by the way, another short story is called Finally Heaven, towards the end of the short story collection. Also this topic, but even more dramatic. And that's actually looking to get into a TV series. But anyway, Finally Heaven, or Impulses, Everything Changes, are treaties on discussions, stories, cool stories. Money doesn't exist. Now, where I was, after I diverted, plugging another short story, is back in the ancient times and all that stuff. People, like even prior to the beginnings of civilization, people bartered, right? There was no cash. There weren't even coins, gold or anything. And they barter. I need chicken. Well, I need a wheat field or something, whatever. I don't know. And they would barter. I believe that's also happened during medieval times. Okay, so that is kind of the beginning of money. Money ends up being a thing that is universal in terms of getting what you want, versus having to give up. Here's my car, give me your bike. It's universal. Everybody starts accepting it. Then there's the whole thing. Everybody accepts it. So then Greek, Roman, whatnot, back in history, gold coins, silver coins. Well, gold was valuable. Silver was valuable. So they made coins out of it in order to give to you and you give me what I want. Okay? So it's really not bartering anymore. But it is doing the same thing. Get to the point, Gabriel. Okay, now, jump forward to now. Nobody walks around with gold coins like that. Nobody walks around with silver things. We don't have a bag of silver under my bed. No, I don't, okay? And he go into a store just with a silver round thing that's not, an actual currency that's been defined. And they're not going to take it. You can bring a scale and you can bring an x-ray machine, whatever. So he's translated to paper money and coins, right? Now, coins are almost going away because everything's becoming interactive, right? And paper money. Okay, here's the point. Money exists because we believe it does. Mind control. We believe it does. We place value in that piece of paper that says 100 and has Franklin on it or whatever, 50 with Grant, okay? And it's just really nothing. It's our belief that it's something. And that belief must be perpetuated and continued or the system falls apart. But it's not real. Impulses, everything changes. Read that. It's not real because it's just a belief. Now this is a very dangerous thought, okay? Well, Gabriel, what about gold coins? Well, gold isn't real either. The only reason why gold is valuable is because it's pretty. And it has some metal traits that are useful as a metallic kind of thing, but it's because it's shiny. And silver, not as much, but still shiny. You know, I'm being very simplistic, but you get the point, right? Paper money, all this stuff doesn't exist. We believe it exists. So what would happen, not if money went away, but what would happen if our beliefs changed and we didn't believe it anymore? We just thought it's just paper or whatever. By the way, you know American currency is really not paper. It's actually cloth. Look it up. But if we don't believe it anymore, then it doesn't exist. That's the short story, finally heaven. Now it's a hard thing to swallow because we are so embedded with cash and money. We see it, we want it, because we know it has power, because we gave it power. It's just cloth, it's just metal. This is where a race matures. We as a human race have to mature out of this. Anyway, impulses, everything changes, finally heaven. In my book of short stories called The Fall of Christianity, what? The last story is called The Fall of Christianity. I'm going to get a lot of chunk for that one, right? And bizarre tales of greed, hell, and madness. Check it out. Tell me what you think about money doesn't exist. We're trapped in it. It's like chains holding us down. But it doesn't exist. It's false. Anyway, interesting idea, huh? Think about it. Take care. Have a great day. Talk to you. By the way, love everybody. Yeah. I do. Later.